Hi, I'm Star. Welcome to That Backyard Life. HWGAC, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've allowed me to share on this channel. There's over 500 of us now, so I can't just share with you what I got from Walmart. I'm going to share the entire experience with you. If you're new here, welcome. If you're already HWGAC, then you know we don't just grow in the garden. You already know I can grow food, yes? So what you didn't know is that I also have a very large family that I've been shopping for a very long time. And what I'm seeing right now is not just concerning, it's alarming, but I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to share with you what happened to me. Even with there being a limit on everything, this order started off a little over $1,000. The very next day I received notification that more than half of my order was out of stock. But if I allowed for substitutions of 64 items that they did have at the store, that would bring my total from a little over $500 to the $783, which I accepted because that was closer to the $1,000 I was trying to spend. And I was under the impression that I could pick up everything that same day on the 30th. I'll show you now what I was able to get and the prices. And at the end of the video, I'll show you what they had to deliver the next day from another store and what they had to ship through the U.S. Postal Service. So the way they have the limit restriction set up is really weird, but I was able to get 10 cases of water, but I could only get 2 cases per brand. The Ice Mountain water was $5.88. The Nestle and the Great Value spring water were both $4.38. Great Value purified water was $2.92. And then there's a Sam's brand, which only comes in 28 bottles, but they're 20-ounce bottles. That was $3.98. So the Charmin 48 rolls was $12.97, and the Sparkle for 6 rolls was $12.88. The Clorox wipes were a limit of 1, and they were $9.95. The hand sanitizers were $5.46 per bottle. The 2 large bottles of detergent was a limit of 1 of each 75-ounce size. The Dawn brand was $13.46, and the Gain was $4.93. Both of the small bottles were the same. They were $2.64, and the HWGAC bottle was $2.96. Again, they have weird limits, but I was able to get this much detergent by just changing the brands and the sizes. The Snuggle fabric softener pods were $3.98, and the Arm & Hammer softener was $2.98. The 300 pack of the Great Value paper plates were $13.88 each, and there was a limit of 2. The dryer sheets were $3.98. The 56 count Snuggle pods were $6.97. I did order a 96 count Gain for $22. They did substitute these 2 with 45 in each for the same price. I also did get 2 cases of the baby wipes. It's 800 in each case, and those are $15.88 each. I did manage to get a few things put away. It's stacked to the ceiling in the pantry, but I took off the top shelf on one of my racks down there, and I was able to get everything to fit. Not the neatest job, but it's going to work for now. The small bags of the lentils and the black eyed peas were 3 for $5, and the limit was 3. The 15 bean soup bags were 4 bags for $10, and then the 20-pound bags of rice was actually $8.96, and the limit was 2. These store well on the shelf, so I did get 2 boxes. They're $4.99, and they come 5 in each box. The shelf storage bacon was 3 packs for $10, and there was a limit of 6. The apple cider vinegar was $5.67, and there was a limit of 3. The peanut butter range, the prices were $2.99 to $4.99, but the cheese was $1.99 whether I got it in the can or the jar. The bagels were $2.88. The Sara Lee bread was $1.93, and the Mother's bread was $2.93. The potato hot dog buns were $2.58, and the hamburger buns were $2.48. The Old Bay was $3.88. The Lawry's was $3.33, and the true lemon was $3. The log cabin syrup was $5.64. The maple syrup was $6.98, and the honey was $4.26, and they were all limit 1. The pancakes were $7.87 a bag, and the limit was 2. The limit was $5 on the crackers, and they were $3.56. The case of chili was $13 and there was a limit of 2 cases. The corned beef was $3.20 a can with a limit of 10, so I did get 10 of those. I like the way that it cooks. The beef chow mein was $2.98 with the limit of 2. The Campbell's 4-pack was $3.98 with the limit of 5. And the Lipton box soup was $1.58, limit 1. The SpaghettiOs were 79¢ with the limit of 12. The ravioli, there was a limit of 5 4-packs, and they were $3.48 a pack, but they did have a shelf life that's good for 2 years. The fried canned noodles were $1.99 each. I did get 3 mustard. They were 3 for $7. There was a limit on the tuna, so only 1 6-pack of tuna I was able to get, and that was $6.96. The jar cheese was $1.99. There was a limit on the cheese of 1 per brand, but both brands were $1.99. There also was a limit on the hot dogs, but they were $4.46, and the limit was 2. The frozen orange juice was $1.50 with a limit of 5. The Arizona watermelon tea were 2 for $7, and I actually ordered Ocean Spray cranberry juice, this size, for $7.98, but they did substitute it with a Walmart brand. It's 100% cranberry juice, and it was the same price, so I'll see how that tastes. There was a limit of 5 on the Gatorade, and they were $4.99 each. On top there is a Blue Island Hawaiian Punch drink, and those were $1.99 with a limit of 1. Even though they substituted my cranberry juice, they did have one of my other favorites. It's $2.98, and there was a limit of 2 of the Honey Crisp apple juice. I also got 2 packs of the small bottles of apple juice, Great Value brand. They're $4.98 each with a limit of 2. The Gatorade was $11.98, limit 1. These were all limit 2. The cases were $8.88. The 6-packs were $3.98, and the Pepsis were $1.98. I ordered 1 big bag of the Pizza Puffs, but they gave me 3 small bags for the same price, which was $11.99. I also did get some snacks for the kids. The grapes were $1.99 a pound. The bag of oranges was $6.99. The oatmeal pies were $5.98. The large bag of Doritos were $4.98. The Cheeto Puffs and the Lay's chips were both $3.98. The Sun chips were $1.99. The 18-pack of Malty chips was $6.99. And the Sakatimi cake, that's for me, that was actually $7.96. That's to go with my pecan ice cream. All of the ice creams were $1.99 except for the ice cream sandwiches. Those were $2.19. The cereals were $3.19 a box, and there was a limit of 4. So as weird as it sounds, the next day from a different store, they were supposed to deliver to me all of my cheeses and lunch meats, some frozen pizzas, and some pot pies. All of the meats, the lunch meats, were out of stock. No turkey, no ham, no bologna, no salami. They did bring all of the cheeses, but I'm still waiting through the U.S. Postal Service for all of the wet and dry cat food, the wet and dry dog food, the cat litter, as well as, for some strange reason, pistachio nuts, Nabisco, vanilla wafer cookies, furnace filters, charcoal, and socks. I know you've already seen it on the news, but I'm telling you firsthand, whether they want to call it a shortage or not, there's definitely been an interruption in the distribution service. Get what you can while you can. Thank you for watching the entire video. Enjoy the rest of your day.